there, Joseph. If I can call you Joseph, because I don't want to call you Josephine, because we're friends, and I think it's a little more formal than that. So there, Josephine. I watched two movies that I passed up many times at the video store because the cover art was, as Dick Smith would say, unpleasant to the eyes. The first one being Cut. C-U-T. Have you heard of the movie Cut?
Not heard of the movie Cut.
All right, Joe. Well, believe it or not, this is one of them Australian movies, and it's about this movie that's being made. It starts out like a typical slasher movie. There's a slash in the house, and it's after a bird. So it's saying, "Oh, I'm gonna get you and stab you in the titties and all that," yeah. But then the bird, she stabs the slasher, and a whole bunch of lightning comes out, and it turns out, yeah, it's a fucking movie. And these college kids, they're in this film course, and they're learning about this movie with a curse. Oh, these people died making this movie. They did, yeah. So now a bunch of birds in this class, they say, "Oh, I think we should finish this movie. Maybe we can get a grant and it'll be good and we'll finish the movie and it'll kickstart all our careers, yeah?" And yeah, this is the whitest bird you ever seen, and she's wearing a FUBU jersey. Jersey? She's wearing a that's more New Zealand, yeah. When you go Jersey, but yeah, excuse me, mate. You remember Fubu, yeah?
I do.
That's right. Never forget, as they say. So somehow the lady who owns the rights to this movie, she has all this money and she says, "Oi, I'm gonna give you all this money and you're gonna finish the movie." Little beknownst to them, the old lady, she's just trying to pass on the curse to them. So they set out to make this movie with the original actress who was in the movie. She came back to finish it, and she's a real see you next Tuesday, Joe. Played by Molly Ringworm. And she's playing it like a real stick in the muff, yeah? And Joe, it turns out people on this set, they getting killed, mate. But by who? You'll have to watch the movie.
Uh,
Or,
Money is on the key grip. Doing the key.
Joe, spoiler alert, yeah? It's the killer from the movie. The creative energies of everybody involved manifested the killer.
Mm.
So now they have to destroy the film in order to kill the killer.
So this film is never gonna get finished.
Maybe you gotta watch the movie. Maybe at the end of the movie, a new group of film students say, "Oi, mate, maybe we take all the footage from both of the times and try to make the movie, and we'll make another one and we'll try and finish it, yeah." Joe, this was surprisingly all right.
Cycle never ends, does it, Tom?
It never fucking ends.
Hmm.
Uh, there were some okay kills. There were some fun kills. They did a slit neck a few times and it looked okay. But if they like took two of those out and did a couple more fun kills, like I think people would be like, "Yeah, this was all right. This wasn't bad." and there's some fucking like goofy melting monster warp effects and shit at the very end. It's like, what is this weird shit doing in this movie? This generic ass fucking box that I passed every time. If you had something on here that would indicate, like, oh no, there's actually some cool shit in this movie, people would be talking about it. I would just have to assume early 2000s movie, having to listen to a bunch of fuckers talking like this the whole time. That really wasn't a big thing in horror movies. I don't think until our French New Wave happened with like Martyrs and High Tension and shit did American audiences, like mainstream American horror audiences, start watching foreign horror movies besides Godzilla. But yeah, it was surprisingly fucking okay. I was shocked. I seen it just scrolling through Tubi. I was just like, oh yeah, I always pass this stupid fucking thing up. I guess this is just a sign for me to watch it. And I did, and I was pleasantly surprised. It's not great. It's not, maybe it's a hidden gem. If you're a slasher fan and you never seen this one, then you might be like, oh yeah, fuck yeah. But I mean, as somebody who doesn't really give a fuck about slasher movies this much point in my life, it was surprisingly okay with some fun stuff in it. I think the only thing it was missing was nudity, and not just so I could have pulled my prick, but just so it would have had that trope in it.
Yeah, you need that shit.
I mean, just because they were fucking like hitting all the tropes, it's a horror comedy and they're making the slasher movie and shit. But besides that, it was pretty all right, Joe.
Thanks for checking out the show. We hope you dug it, baby. If so, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe and let us know down below. Support Tom and Joe by heading over to DWNProductions.net and FastCustomShirts.com. Until next time.